Top 5 reasons to be excited about Brian Flores. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. A very happy Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus.
Hell yeah.
Brian Flores is here.
Woo!
And while there's a million reasons, we're going to talk about the top 5 reasons to be excited. He is our new defensive coordinator. Yeah.
Our prayers were answered. All the fears are put to rest. Brian Flores is home where he belongs. He is in purple. He's looked damn good. I can't wait to see him. We're going to talk about why to be excited. Before we do, subscribe to the channel, like the vids. We got like a shit ton of subscribers just recently. We're almost at 8,800. Which means we're close to 9,000. So keep on hitting that subscribe button. And also while you're hitting that subscribe button with one hand, have a lift bridge in the other. Take a couple sips. It's delicious.
Couple sips, couple swigs. I'm going to take a couple swigs later in honor of Brian Flores. So in the comments, let us know what most excites you about our new defensive coordinator. But we're going to go over our top 5.
Absolutely, absolutely. And how about this one? This is a guy who is a no-nonsense kind of coach and can take any bullshit. He's going to make players accountable for their actions. If you suck, you're going to hear about it. Your ass is going to be on the line, and you will be replaced.
And let's be clear. We've said this a couple times of what we want, and everybody goes, oh, you know, last year we're bitching to the fact that Zimmer is this asshole. Whatever. There's a big difference between accountability and being an asshole. Mm-hmm. And Brian Flores brings accountability, and he's going to make sure everybody's in check. Mike Zimmer is a whole different story. Like, he didn't talk to players.
Yeah.
He, like, belittled them. That's a big, big difference.
And listen, and accountability is not a bad thing. If you're not doing your job, you should be put on the spot. You should be, you know, bent over the knee and slapped in the buttocks a little bit. And if you can't do it, find somebody else who can or can do it better, because I'm so sick of seeing the same old shit rolled out week after week. Yeah, maybe there wasn't other options, but there's got to be somebody you can pull, somebody who wants it a little bit more, who's not afraid to step up. And if someone isn't doing it, let's give somebody else a chance. And Brian Flores will bring that.
Yeah, speaking of change, one of his big things one of the main things that gets me excited, the man is tight. He is tight. He runs some tight ass coverage, press man coverage, something we are not used to. He's going to have cornerbacks 1 yard off of these guys. We're used to giving 15, 20 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3, and our cornerbacks are 20 yards down. That is not going to happen here, and it's going to be a rude awakening, hopefully a very good awakening. But it's going to be night and day. He's going to make these cornerbacks play.
Yeah, he's not afraid to leave them on an island either. He'll send like 9 guys and have 2 corners out there, and he doesn't care about doing that. And so the corners have to be able to press. You got to be able to stick on their man. So that's the thing I was thinking about. You know, does that mean Patrick Peterson's going to come back? Do you want a guy who's proven who can do that? Or are you going to rely on these young guys? So that's kind of the question right now. But yes, no more 15, 20 yards off. No more, I'm scared. I don't want anybody to get behind me. You know what? He's like, I don't care. These guys can cover because we're going to get to the quarterback before he's got any time to throw the ball anyway.
Yeah, there's going to be some serious bumps in the roads. I mean, we got some young cornerbacks. I mean, I'm excited because it's going to be different. I don't think we're expecting to all of a sudden have the #1 defense, but it's going to be different, and it can only be better.
It's going to be such a 180 going from this passive, timid style to, you know, we're going to get up a ton of yards, but hopefully make a play at the end, to we're going to attack you, and we're not going to stop.
All right, another reason to be excited. You know, it seems like he's been in the league a long time, but I think Brian Flores might be a little extra hungry. I mean, this isn't his final destination. I expect Brian Flores to actually probably have a fairly short stint with the Vikings, and I'll take it, but he's hungry. I mean, we all know what happened in Miami. The lawsuit, was it going to be blackball? Was he going to be back? Hell no. He gets with the Steelers. He wants to be a head coach again, and what better place to prove it than take the shittiest defense in the league and make them respectable.
Yeah, he's got that lawsuit still pending. He wants to be a head coach. I just don't think he wanted to coach for the Arizona Cardinals. So he pulled his name out of that, took this job. And yeah, this is definitely that's what I'm looking for, kind of a jumpstart job for him, a job to get his name even higher on the list next year when it comes to new head coaches. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked one bit if he's one and done here in Minnesota, but I'm going to enjoy the 1 year we have, every second of it.
Yeah, we had Ed Donatel, who's kind of like riding on his horse in the sunset, you know, probably one of his final stops. Oh, no, Flores, young buck, hungry hippo. Horrible game. Not a fun game.
I don't think I really had hungry hippos.
Wasn't great.
More of a sorry guy, I guess.
All right, next one. I mean, you got to put his background into consideration. I mean, 15 years under Belichick, started as a scout, which is the best. And a lot of coaches start out as a scout, but I mean, he's fresh. Ed Donatil, I was a scout in 1927. I mean, Brian Flores was a scout like late 2008, 2009. He's gonna resonate with the players.
And not only that, he's had success. As a defensive coordinator, he wasn't the defensive coordinator in New England, but he was calling the plays. And then those defenses were great. Look at what we did with the Dolphins. Yeah, there was one bad year, but that was the year I think the Dolphins were trying to tank. Was that that was the year where it was what's his name, Trevor Lawrence year, I believe. So this guy has success. He's got a great track record. His defenses are always
bunch of Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, so he's proven. He's a proven commodity. I love that about him. And yeah, so his history is definitely a bonus.
And the final one, and it kind of goes along with that press man tight coverage, but the dude is feisty. He is aggressive, very aggressive defense. When he was with head coach or coach of the Dolphins, 2021, Miami was second in the NFL in total blitzes and blitz percentage. And the dude, I mean, when people were posting these videos on Twitter of this types of defenses he's running, he likes to mess with opposing offenses, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I was watching one where he blitzed against the Ravens like 30-something times that game. And these aren't just like, we're sending one safety. He's sending like 8 guys. It's insane. I was watching one where he had like five pass rushers standing up. Then he had one guy, Agba, with his hand in the dirt. I mean, that could be Hunter doing that kind of shit. You send all that pressure. I think that means you're going to keep Hunter this year. You're going to keep Zadarius Smith around. I think Harrison Smith comes back. He's an excellent blitzer. Those all make a ton of sense in this defense. And it's, like I said already, it's going to be night and day. This timid, shy defense that really blitz to one where we're attacking, we're bringing the shit. And yeah, if you beat us over the top, fine. We're going to come after you next time too.
Yeah, and he's done it everywhere he's been. I mean, even with Pittsburgh this year, their linebackers, it was night and day. Alex Highsmith had 14.5 sacks this year.
Who?
Alex freaking Highsmith, 14.5 sacks. His best before this was like 5 sacks in that 3-4. So yeah, I mean, Danielle Hunter, how can this guy not be on this team next year? But we will see. But they're going to bring the house. They are going to be aggressive. It is going to be beautiful. And you're damn right. He's going to look great in purple. It's going to look badass.
Yeah. Maybe some little dragons or something.
I don't know. What? Dragons?
Joggers. I mean, not jeggings.
I don't know what that means. Let us know in the comments why you're excited about Brian Flores. Let us know. Because if you're not,
you don't have a soul or a heart. And remember this. The average cat's reaction time is approximately 20 to 70 milliseconds, which is faster than the average snake's reaction of 44 to 70 milliseconds.